Good morning, y'all. It's LA Appliance Guy on a nice, steamy August, lower Alabama morning. My hair's all jacked up. I'm gonna go get me a haircut today if it's the last thing I do. But look what we working on this morning. We got in a newer Samsung moisture sensor HE and an older Kenmore Ultra Fabric Care 80 series soft heat. Beautimous of an old school dryer. This is going to be like kind of a versus, you know, newer versus older. Samsung is probably like 2015, 2016. This one is middle 90s, 1995, 1996. So let's see what they do. I haven't plugged either of them in yet, and we'll just go through them. Old versus new. Old versus new. But check this baby out. This old gas GE. This guy bought this from us 10 years ago and it just started to make a little racket. So we're gonna go in it and fix it later. But yeah, got in a lot of dryers recently. So let's get started on this Samsung new filter in the door. Kenmore, old school, 30 years old. Let's see what they do. Shut up, LA. Alrighty, age before beauty. Kenmore going first. Let's see what it does. It's dead. Oakley dokley. Our door switch is clicking. So we need to get in there and check the thermal fuse. On these, you have an access panel. We'll pop it down, check the fuse. Bye-bye. Right. Oh, all right. After age comes beauty. Let's go. Let's see what beauty does. Okay. Time drop. Okay. She come on and spit out a little goods. No heat. No heat, and it beeped at us. So we're gonna have to go in and check the heating components and thermistor and everything. Let's do it. All right. Access panel. Funky clips. Tallywhacker clips. Wow, this thing is spotless for being 30 years old. Look at this beaut. I mean, this thing has been well taken care of. We'll take this little chute off here. Take your lint filter out. Quarter and quarter. And then we'll get this baby off. Got a little bit of junk in there, nothing bad. Man, the belt even looks good in there. It's hard for you to see it, but it's not even really dry rotted. Wow. But yes, there's our fuse and there's our cyclone thermostat. There's our 3387747 element thermostat and high limit. So let's test this fuse right here. Oh, look. There is a little lint on the blower, so we're not moving enough air, possibly. Might have to clean that out. Alrighty, so let's hit it with the beep. If it's good, it'll beep. If it's bad, it's open. And it's bad. Sorry. It's bad. So anytime this limit here, this fuse is bad, I think it's 190 degrees. This is actually the old egg-shaped style. Yep, egg-shaped, not the skinny one. You look for what caused it to overheat, so you want to check stuff like this and lint in there, and also your element shorted to the ground. So you don't want your element touching metal. If your element touches metal, it overheats and heats when it shouldn't and blows this kind of stuff. So we just gonna clean this baby out, get some of this junk out, clean this out, and change a fuse. Bam! Okay, Samsung time. Okay, I was hoping maybe I could just, there we go. Hulk strength. Okay, all Phillips here. Boop, 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 boop. That is loose. So these are kind of very similar designs, but the new Samsung, it's all Phillips and a lot more screws. All right, now it's got these little doohickeys that hold it up here. Somebody's been in it before because they're all bent and jacked up like Mountain Dew. Gonna make me mad. All right, I had to give it a little bending there. Watch out, this stuff is very sharp. Unplugged your door switch. Wham bam. Alrighty, just like all the Samsungs we work on. Moisture sensor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more Phillips. Technically, you don't have to remove the drum on the Samsung to test the heating components just like the Kenmore, but to test the thermistor, we do. Lots more screws than our old school 30-year-old Kenmore, huh? There's our belt. Okie dokie, grab your pulley, pull it to the left, release the belt. Sometimes it gets under it. Grab your drum alum. Okay, now we can check all of our stuff. Very similar, element, thermostat, high limit, thermal fuse, thermistor. This thing has a control board, actually 2 control boards. And that unit, the Kenmore, has a timer. So let's check this junk. Alrighty, so we hit it with the beeper again. Good, bad. Good, good, good. Okie dokie, heating components good. Let's test our thermistor. Alrighty, so we gotta put it back on ohms and see what kind of resistance we're getting. 1. Yeah, 1,000 ohms. Bad thermistor. Wow, we have had a lot of bad thermistors lately. That is weird. Alrighty, back to our beauty of a Kenmore. Take our fuse out. One baby quarter. 2 baby quarters. Old fuse, new fuse. Ba-boom. Don't forget to plug it back in. Okay, let's clean out this blower. Alrighty, so we're just taking this little front blower cover off, and then I'm gonna scrape each fin and try and get this buildup of lint off of these fins. It can't move as much air, obviously, if there's a bunch of lint caked on it. And I think it could come from fabric softener. I'm not real sure. Or maybe just the moisture from the clothes drying, who knows? Way more better. Papa. So here we're just putting the little front round cover back on, and then we're gonna slap this lint filter chute in. People get confused when I tell people on the phone that the thermal fuse is behind the lint filter. I mean, that's where the lint filter slides down into. It's like a little chute there, and the fuse is behind it. It's hard to explain on the phone, but now you can see. Alrighty, let's see what the new one reads. 9,000 ohms. That's what it's supposed to read. All right. 1. forget to plug it in. All right. One-handed. Make sure it hasn't flipped on me. Yeah. Bulkhead. Under the bottom. Roll it onto the dryer. Ba-boom. Don't forget your moisture sensor. It's got to sense the moisture. Yeah. All right, zippity-doo, the 5 Phillips back in the front bulkhead panel. And don't forget that moisture sensor we just hooked up. Grab our pretty front, set her on down. Pow. Oh, can't forget the door switch. Now watch out, because all of these panels are very sharp. Like one of the commenters said before, built by Gillette. But yes, these panels are very, very sharp. Don't forget that door switch or you'll be right back in to plug it in. All right, age before beauty. There we go. We heating good, running good. Next. Let's see what the Samsung does. Meow. Achoo. Oh. See if we got any heat. Yep. Heating good now. Like a potbelly stove. Okay, so that was an old versus new. And you're gonna say, 10 years old is not new, LA. Yes, I know, but this has an electronic control board with thermistors, right? And that's what's wrong with it. This one has a timer, old school 30-year-old timer with the original factory fuse. He said the only thing we've done to it is a belt. So 10 years old, 30 years old. And you know we made it to the end of the video, and you know I'm gonna make you choose which one's your favorite. Which one you gonna take? Freaking old Kenmore, 80 series, ultimate fabric care, or the new, friggin' new Samsung multi-sensor HE. You know my choice, old school, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Sorry it's been a bunch of dryers lately, but that's what I got to work on. This is an everyday thing for me. See y'all tomorrow. Later. Thank y'all for coming along on that double dryer repair. Hope you have a great day. Bye.